What's going on, my friends? Welcome back to another video. Honestly, maybe one of the most insane videos ever. Maybe ever. As you guys can tell, we are at the Freedom Factory, and this weekend we are going to be racing in Les Mullets with JH Diesel. I'm having a hard time even finding my words. The grin on my smile just is not going to come off. But racing some Crown Vics at the Freedom Factory this weekend with my man JH Diesel in Les Mullets, and then Saturday we're going to be doing burnouts. But we are here. We have made it. It is currently Thursday, and because I've never racing anything like this at all, we're going to be doing a few practice laps just around the oval, getting the hang of these beasts of a Crown Vic. But that's where we're at. That's what we're doing. Let's just get into the video. But I am so pumped. I'm so stoked. Huge shout out to my man Justin JH Diesel for allowing us to be teammates with him, and Team Diesel. Man, I'm hoping we can make Team Diesel proud. So that's the scoop. Let's get into it. So if you had to give somebody who's never done this before, like, 5-minute talking lesson, I mean, I've watched NASCAR a few different times,
So you're gonna get in the car.
Yes.
And you're gonna turn left.
Yep.
And then you're going to go straight and then turn left again, turn straight. It's kind of like a repetitive thing.
Except that you get the kidney bean, then you got to do
Well, yeah,
right.
so the actual race, you're going to have to go right.
I've never even gotten in a respectable Crown Vic enough to know how fast these things do go. I mean, like, how much brakes do you actually need,
It's one of those things, you just got to feel it.
Okay.
I'd love to tell you more, but you just got to get in it and feel it.
Got to feel the beast.
And,
got it.
Yeah, it's really all you got to do. So you're going to do the restarts in first, you're going to shift to 2, and you never take it out of second. Keep it in second. Okay? I didn't tell Greg that we joke about crashing things and being reckless. We weren't really supposed to wreck.
I mean, he was being pretty reckless.
I didn't give him the memo properly.
Hey man, Team Diesel's coming in hot. I told him.
I saw that. We all saw that.
We all saw that. Okay.
What happened? What did it feel like to you?
Okay, so I think when I came in too hot, it started like counter. I was countering it, not lifting, and then as soon as it went to go straight and up with the embankment, as soon as I went straight, it went straight. It took it.
Yeah.
So I think it was just overall too hot.
You were coming in pretty hot.
Okay.
I just didn't get on there fast enough.
I couldn't hear you. I heard you most of the way, but
Really?
I couldn't. Like I never heard like slow down before you start hitting the turns.
Yeah, I
So
don't
to
know
me,
what
that means I'm not going fast enough.
No. You were
Okay.
going
You were going
enough.
fast.
When
Okay.
that front tire starts doing that, and you're
Okay.
like turning it this much, and
Yes.
it's not turning, that means you're going a little too fast.
You should
Yeah.
be able to kind of glide without having to overturn.
Sometimes, don't get me wrong, you're going to be overcorrecting a little bit, but you were blazing in there, and it was white. The last 2 laps, it was like white smoking, so it was way too hot. But
Okay.
I
guess yeah.
where you're coming in though, how you were coming in. Now tomorrow, you're going to come in, and you're going to hit that corner, and you're going to come in this way. So this is our kidney bean here.
Right. So when you
come out-
when you dive in, you want to be going enough that you can
could
actually
even only
turn
on one
in.
side, right?
Exactly.
So you're not trying to
You
carry.
kind of, you like how you're way inside, and then you come in. You kind of have to be a little higher than that, so you can come into the corner properly.
What you're not going to want to do is start over the wall. You're not going to want to hit that spot.
That's my spot.
That's your spot. Go sign that. That was you. And we're not going to do that again.
No, we're not going to do that. See, I got it out of the way. All right, so we may or may not owe Cletus a 10-second Vic after a little taparooski with the wall, but we learned what we are not going to do tomorrow. You know, I think it's the same situation when we jumped the pre-runner truck. I didn't want to go out there and prove that we weren't capable of pushing it hard. I didn't want to be the guy. I didn't want to be Ricky Bobby after his incident, just going really slow. I wanted to see what the car was made out of, and we found out. So we definitely did do a little tap. They've already actually fixed the car in about 2 seconds flat, but really good experience. Learning the car, seeing how the car handle. And it's going to be different tomorrow because the track isn't a straight oval tomorrow. It has a kidney bean. It has a little kick to it. So we found out what not to do. We found out the limitations of the car. We pushed it a little hard, but you know, we wanted to come out swinging, and I think we did just that. So I apologize, Cletus, for a little front end collision there. I apologize. Tomorrow is the big race, and we got that out of our system. All right, guys, it is, what day is it? Friday? Yeah. Friday, race day, Team Diesel. You guys, come here. Excuse me, my man David right here. David from Amsoil, everybody. We got Amsoil, we got SNS, Police, Freedom, JH Diesel. Can't be Team Diesel without the best in the industry. So huge shout out to the team that always helps us. So it's race day. Time to go.
And you don't want to be slamming on it too hard either. You want to, you just want to be able to, like when you go into the corner, you should be brake, off the brake, roll, back to the gas. So you
All right, JH and Greg A. Where are these boys at? There they are.
I'm qualifying and running second, but he'll be first.
So you're making the run, JH?
I'm hoping there's oxygen.
Let's get a round of applause, guys.
Will there be an ambulance on site?
We're gonna need EMS here to burnout that. All right, so Greg A is driving first. JH is qualifying. Love that. Welcome, Greg A.
Thank you.
First timer out here. All right, Travis is making the run. Let's hear another round of applause. If you want to go over to the shop, I can have the boys lubricate your joints. Throw some oil on them puppies.
All right, so right now we're gonna do qualifying. Justin's gonna qualify, and then I'm gonna drive first. He's gotta run to the car for me to run first, and then the second half is where JH is going to drive. So I'm gonna drive first, but right now he's suiting up to go qualify, and that'll position our car for the race. Good job.
Thanks, dude. We're fifth. Qualified fifth. So
Qualified fifth.
we'll take it.
We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it.
Go!
4 seconds. Fucking floor it.
4 seconds.
Just like that.
Where do I go when I slam the truck?
It's staying out trouble. Stop being free wide through the chicane.
All right, so let me pause the video real quick and just explain to you, because I know it's hard to see in the video exactly what happened. So JH comes, he slams the trunk. I think at this point we are about the 6th to 8th car pulled out onto the track. As I'm crossing the cars that are just getting their trunk slammed, and I'm not sure if the guy got pushed or he just ran straight into me, and I'm not even sure which car it is, doesn't really matter. I'm on the straight, I am ready to rip. We are moving across the cars, and the left front, the driver's front tire gets slammed into as we're kind of coming across. And what that does is that breaks the tie rod, maybe even the spindle, to the point where I come around the first turn, and I think at that point, maybe we're 7th or something like that. It doesn't really matter. And you can see sparks like shooting out from the driver front. So I got hit right off the bat. Nothing I could do about it. We were already turned straight, and somebody pulled out and hit us, like straight off the bat. So as we come across this turn, which you'll see, I can't control the car. And I can't even go into the kidney bean. On the radio, I'm being told to go straight, which I can barely keep the car straight. I'm trying to stay out of the way. They did not throw a caution, so the laps are still accumulating as I try to get down on pit row. Pit row is opposite of what you can see. It's on the far side, so I can barely turn into pit lane. I can't even barely get in there. I'm fully suited up. They do have spare cars, so it takes us about 4 or so minutes from the time I'm in there, actually from the time that we're basically in the pits, when they're running around, and I get back out on the track with the spare car, which they spray painted 88. So 4 minutes, 5 minutes sounds really fast, but we go down like 12 laps in that to me, it felt like a split second. I'm running to the spare car, and at that point, we get back out on the track, 10 laps down. At that point, I want to have as much fun as possible. I want to learn as much as I can. I want to get as much seat time as I can. And we continue to try and race, because you never know. Last year, only 5 cars even finished the race. So we want to finish the race. That's the objective, new objective. And we want to do as best as we can without really being in anybody's way, but gaining me the most amount of experience and time. So that's what happened. And again, luck of the draw, it's racing. Anything can happen in racing, and unfortunately we were on the receiving end of that, and it really, really, really sucks, because we were doing, I felt so good. But let's carry on with the video. had fun.
Hey, he did great. He's sending it. He's doing phenomenal.
If that first lap didn't happen,
If he did, you're literally.
I was like, was that
your
like,
lines are so good.
Just
like he slammed the trunk, I went, and I'm like, it looked clear.
You did great. You're doing great.
It probably hit like right at the right
It
spot.
hit literally right at the back
like
of the tire.
grazed.
The back of the fender's crinkled like he hit you and took out the wheel.
You were like sparking.
Felt like I was catching people.
You're doing awesome.
When I got the chance, I was like, I'm on it.
It's all right. You're doing great. You're doing phenomenal. So
When I got the opportunity, I was like, man, I'm passing everybody that's in front of me.
dude. Greg, you did a great job, dude.
But Karma could go both ways because that was the car that you slammed into the wall.
I don't recall that. It's a different race, so it doesn't matter anymore, you know?
You know, you win some, you lose some. Can't win them all. Hey, but
We
just
did
remember,
survive.
We did finish.
I mean, there was only like 10 cars that finished.
hey, just remember,
Top 10?
Yeah, we're top 10 in my.
how many of these guys?
No, I'll go buy a Crown Vic tomorrow. Like I'll do practice laps for a whole year.
You have to build a racetrack too.
I
to
will.
practice.
I will build a
racetrack just
racetrack,
like this.
buy Crown Vics, and I will come back blazing the trail next year.
Well, since you're buying a racetrack, racing your
That is
place.
dedication.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, we're not done here. All right. So tell for my videos because I'm
Yeah.
in the car and I can't really tell what happened.
All right.
You know, you slammed the trunk and I was ready.
Yep.
And I felt like I was. He said he was going to hit me in the face if I didn't take off as soon as the trunk slammed.
I did say that.
So I feel like I accomplished that.
So your life was
And then
amazing.
it got fuzzy after that.
Yeah, then you broke the car.
I broke the car or someone?
Someone else broke the car.
Someone else.
You did great. Hey, first race, you did fantastic. You were doing awesome.
He's really doing a good job making me feel somewhat decent.
I
even
heard
though-
on the
No,
I heard on the
was
thing your
impressed
lines look
'cause
great. Your lines
once you
look
started
great. That was a
ripping
great.
and started
That was a great
passing
corner.
people, you were actually really doing. I mean, your laps were great. You were like top 10 lap time, I think, top 5 or something, right? He was actually ripping pretty good.
So
and a
good.
spare car too. These spare cars are not as good as the race cars. So
I had tried to
We
get
got
it into
lucky. We
pit
had a
lane,
decent-
and then I got out because I'm like, shit, okay, let me get out. I got out
Yeah.
with my helmet, which is like a pain in the ass. And then you had to wave me down because I was
Yeah,
like, I'm looking around. I'm
I was
like, where am I
"Get in
going?
this
Where am I
spare
going?
car."
I'm like, and then I see you,
down.
and I'm like,
I threw my radio down. I was heading to the car.
and then I'm in the car, and I'm like ready to go, and I'm just like, I heard other people's radios.
Yeah.
So I'm like, shit, I got no radio this whole time. I'm like, here we go.
Trust
I'm
me,
like,
that's what we were
okay.
thinking.
Oh, here's the balance. All right, Greg. That's clear, brother.
Nailed it.
55 seconds.
Nailed it.
I was like, I know we're getting close to 2 minutes.
1 minute 55 seconds.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Nailed it.
That might have been the best one yet.
Nailed it.
Took me a little bit to get some speed going.
The smoke, of course, when you went, the smoke stayed.
What?
There wasn't much wind when, of course, when you went.
Oh man, I got that thing.
I'll hold it.
Hell yeah. Woo! Didn't notice when I just looked at the data logger right there, my oil pressure was down to like 5 or 6 pounds. It's usually not that low. All right, I know we haven't caught up a ton here, but it is Saturday night. We just got done with our burnout. We decided to go into the open class instead of the pro class, just to kind of get a feel. The pro class has all of the blower cars in it, and on a noise level, I just don't know if a diesel can ever compete with a blower. So they do have a pro class, which is NA or boost. So seeing that there's a turbo on a diesel, that is boost in the pro. So we went down to the open just to see, and the open was honestly no slouch, but I feel like we definitely pulled off one of the best burnouts that I have ever done. We popped both tires in under 2 minutes. So all objectives, by all means, were pretty much were there. So we're just gonna watch our man JH right now, and I'll catch up with you guys. We got a hell of a recap coming, but we're just here trying to live in the moment, and we're gonna watch my man JH. That's the definition of peak male performance right there.
His hand too. Hit it, Jared.
Another killer burnout by Justin. That is why we need a 4-wheel drive chassis, because now it's more than just 2 tires. So he consistently can pop 3, and I may have heard him say something about locking the front end completely to do all 4, but man, that cyclone, if you want to call it that, at the end is absolutely insane.
And first place, this fires me up. His first time ever out here, Greg A.
Got it.
So great job. I mean, those guys have been doing burnouts for a long time, though.
Team Diesel, baby.
Second place. Zach Walker.
Fire me up.
So one pictures with all the winners.
Stay here? Okay.
Not too shabby here, man. Congrats on that one.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I couldn't.
Three tires the whole day. He had to get the win. Let's hear it. Wow, Dustin's here, by the way. Where'd Greg go, by the way?
Oh, am I staying up there?
Greg, go back. Yeah. So you guys got last place last night at Les Mullets. That is a lie. You didn't get last. Well, you didn't get first, so it's pretty much last. But at one point, you were 12 laps down, so you pretty much went from rock bottom to now you both have a trophy.
We came here to win this weekend.
We win the first race. We won rivals.
Let's go.
There you go.
Team Diesel.
We have two big diesel guys. It's rare to see these diesels in the winner's circle. But they got it tonight. They dialed it and locked it down. So, congrats to Greg and Jade. So that leaves two trophies. The Pro Boosted and Pro NA. Let's see.
I'm just videoing.
So the payout for...
Alrighty, guys. Well, what a wild weekend we had down in Florida with Justin, with Cletus, with the whole gang at the Freedom Factory, racing in Les Mullets, doing burnouts at Burnout Rivals, guys. Probably one of the most insane times ever, but also just to wrap up this year, that was pretty much the last event of the year for us. It is officially rebuild season, but what a banger, what a way to kind of end the season. Not exactly how we wanted the racing side to go, but it was something that was completely out of my control and nothing I could really do about it. There's no amount of skill that you can have to avoid someone hitting you out of the blue. But we took care of it on Saturday. Me and Justin both won our classes. He's in the Rivals class against kind of all of the other big YouTuber guys, and we entered in the Open class, and we took that. And again, like I said, Open class, absolutely no slouch. Probably one of the best burnouts that I've ever done. Really, you got to pop both tires in 2 minutes, and that was the first time that we really nailed that down. We have learned a lot this year. And really just a way to end the season just beyond just the trucks, beyond just the racing. I'm so pumped for next season, what everything looks like, how everything is going. I'm super pumped. I've never been more fired up to kind of continue down this path, making videos, doing what we do, building trucks, doing burnouts, event season next year, all that stuff. I feel amazing. I appreciate you guys a ton. Again, huge thank you to Justin for inviting us down there, kind of getting Team Diesel together. And we're going to hammer down next year. We'll be at a lot more Cletus events for sure. But that's pretty much going to wrap up this video. Appreciate you guys a ton. I'm talking with my hands, but I'm just pumped. I'm to the moon, guys. It was an amazing weekend, and I'm fired up. But that's going to do it. Appreciate you guys, and make sure you guys go get entered to win our latest giveaway truck, which is somewhere back there. Rentrux giveaway number 22. 100 times entries is still live, so make sure you guys do that if you haven't already. We'll see you guys in the next video very soon.